Beautiful shot there.
Oh, wow. Stop it, please.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Little Monster Men's International Open. It's day one and we are live from Gandia in Valencia, Spain. Our first men's match is between Henrik Larsson from Sweden up against Megson Klaiky from Kosovo. It's best of 3 sets. It's races to 4. It's 10 ball, of course, so that means it's call shot. You have to call your bucket. I'm Mark White. And calling the shots with me in the booth is one of the nicest Frenchmen I've ever met. Hello, Benjamin Belhassan.
Hello, Mark. How are you?
I'm good. I forgot to mention our referee, actually, Angela Williams from the USA. Interesting one, this, Benjamin, because, well, I recently spent a few weeks in a wheelchair after a stroke. And I must say, my admiration for anyone in a wheelchair, just in general day-to-day life, increased 1,000-fold. But to actually play pool to a standard like Henrik does is just admirable, absolutely fabulous, and I can't wait to see this match.
Yeah, you're definitely right. I know him for like decades. I mean, not personally, I don't know him personally, but I've been playing in the European Championships for a long time, maybe 25 years, and I saw him. He won countless of European titles. It was by far like the strongest wheelchair player I've ever seen, and he still plays and he's there. It's really amazing. It's a legend. I mean, no other word.
I mean, how he gets to, the first hardest part I found in a wheelchair was manoeuvring so that you can even get on the line of the shot. We know how important it is to get on the line, but how difficult is it when you're in a wheelchair? I mean, it just baffles me, and just as I said, full of admiration for everyone who plays this game who has any disability whatsoever.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to play Henrik Larsson without a wheelchair. I'll tell you, I couldn't beat him if I didn't have a wheelchair. Terrific player.
Yeah, he plays really good. He really has a solid stroke, and of course he has the experience. I mean, he plays this game for like at least 30 years. I don't know him personally, so I don't know when he started, but it's really amazing to see how power he has, such a solid stroke he has also, and yeah, that's great. Good shot there from Henrik, kind of containing and using the 8-ball as a blocker. So now, as you told us, Mark, we switch to the men's open, which is the first round now of the men's open, and yeah, this is, I believe, a 96 player field. correct me if I'm wrong, Mark.
Yeah, you're right.
But yeah, and it's double elimination to the last 32, maybe.
32, yeah.
Okay. Best of 3 sets all through the tournament. So first opportunity for Henrik. Took ball in hand. After that good safety shot he played. He will probably elect to play the 4-10 combination. Yeah, he plays quick, and that's why I was gonna say that he's not gonna be bothered by the shot clock, even if he's used to it, because in the European Championships in the wheelchair division they also had I think the semi-final and the final, they also had the shot clock in action, so he's used to it, no problem.
Did he call the 10 ball there?
I don't know if he called it, but for sure he's going to play it. Close.
I don't know too much about the Kosovan, to be honest, Megson. I've never seen him play before. Maybe you've seen him play before, the Kosovan?
No, I've never seen him play before, but the flag is the Swiss flag, right?
It is the Swiss flag. I don't know why. I did some research on him, and one said he was Swiss, and another one had him down as Kosovan. It's definitely a Kosovan name, but maybe he's repatriated, and he's now representing Switzerland, as you're right, so the flag says. So I beg your pardon. He's now representing Switzerland.
No, I don't think I met him. I don't know him. But he's there in the arena, battling, so... Thinking if he could shoot this one, or maybe try to get some kind of a cover behind the 7-8.
$100,000 prize fund in this tournament. 30,000 to the winner, 14 to the runner-up.
Oh, good shot there.
Shot.
And he has a big panda in the back of his shirt, which leads me to think that maybe he plays in the pool room where Mario is playing in Switzerland. Because I think Mario lives around really near the border, the Swiss border of Austria. So
yeah, you're thinking of Lucky Panda is what you're thinking of.
Exactly.
Partly owned by a Thai friend of mine, an ex 9-ball Thai national champion, actually. Tanez is his name. I'm sure you've heard of him and know him, Benjamin. If you've ever been to Lucky Panda.
I don't know him, but yeah, I don't know him, but I've heard of him. Yeah. Very nice guy, really smooth.
Well, this is a gift.
Yeah, actually, Lucky Panda is in Switzerland or in Austria? No, it's Switzerland, right?
Switzerland, yeah.
It's near Zurich, right?
I don't know that. All I know is it is in Switzerland,
Okay.
and it's very
Yeah, so
expensive.
maybe.
I've heard. That's all I know about it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so maybe this guy is playing in the Lucky Panda pool room in Switzerland. Referee removed the chair so that Henrik will have more space around his table and around the table also.
Yeah, it did look a little bit tight in there, didn't it? When he was wheeling himself around, just on that corner there, it looked a little bit tight. So good thinking from the staff. Got it nicely. So let's see what kind of break Henrik possesses in 10 ball.
Oh, he's really powerful, no doubt. He will smash them.
Going to be unlucky to leave the 1 though, Ben. And a 2-9.
Yep.
And from there, I'll leave it to you.
Yeah, 2-9 combination. Oh, whoa. He tried to go up table for the 2, and he got perfect on it actually after a kiss.
Yeah, messed up the 7-8 though.
And it's really great to have a wheelchair player like Henrik entering a men's international open and being streamed, because it really shows everybody that it's all about sport and sportsmanship and passion, not about gender or disability or whatever. We all love the game and we all play the game. Good opportunity here for Henrik, but still, as you mentioned, the 7 and 8 are really tight and there are no solutions to that problem. So maybe the 7-8-9 combination could be on. That could be an option.
He had a nice sit down with Henrik and had a drink together in Puerto Rico a couple of years back, which was nice. Very interesting fella.
Yeah, he has a lot of experience of international events. He's been playing pool all his life, so yeah, should be interesting to talk with him for sure.
Oh, a little bit of a snatchy quick stroke there, almost opened the 7 and the 8 as well. That would have been disastrous, but as it turns out, the problem is now for Megson to do something about that 7-8, but maybe it is, as you said, a 3-ball combo. We'll never know until we get that camera angle. That was a risky shot he played there. Could play the bank into this bottom right hand corner on the 7 ball.
Yeah, the thing is it's really straight on the 6, so you might have to force something to get shape on the 7, or at least on the bank. Yeah, like that. That's a good shot,
What
but
a shot.
good effort.
Very good effort, wasn't it? Almost split them. Terrific bit of cueing there.
Yeah, Yeah, if the combination 7-8-9 is not on and the combination 7-8 is not on, then what you can do is just brush the 7 and go up table where the 10 is, leaving the 7 ball right there as a containing safety. This is an option. But yeah, I don't know if he called it.
No, he called the 8.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
he called the 8.
So the 3 balls combination was on, but it's tough to judge from there. Good shot there.
Tell you what else is tough as well. Wheeling that chair around on carpet, I found that very difficult, especially to turn.
Yeah.
I was staying in a hotel when I had my wheelchair, and it was really, really tough. It just changes your whole life. What a stroke that was. Would love the opening of the side pocket to cue through, and that's exactly what he's got.
Good shot.
He's got a few more grey hairs than when I saw him the last time as well, Benjamin. I think we all. Mine's all grey now.
Yeah, I know him and I see him play for a very long time, so yeah. And the thing is, a question I would like to ask him is, obviously you use your arm to roll with the chair, and so your arm muscles are really developed, but as you constantly use them, maybe when you get in position after wheeling around the table, maybe you have a little bit of tension in the arm, and how does he handle those feelings, you know, about the muscle tension he has in the arm just after wheeling around the table?
Yeah, it's a good point. It's kind of like a workout, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to punch from him, that's for sure, in either of his hands.
Yeah, obviously strong arms, but well, Henrik is leading 2-0, broke the balls pretty good. Long shot on the 1. He's going to look if the 3 ball passes the 10, I believe.
I think he's pushing out.
And yeah, if the 3 ball passes the 10, then it would have to go 3 rails around, but this is definitely really tough.
Well, he can get through to it. He's going with right hand spin as well, so watch for the cue ball between the 7-9.
Oh, that was a good effort.
The 7.
Yeah. He still has a shot, but the 4 ball is down below, so it's really tough to get position. Maybe we'll go for the 10. Okay, he'll go for the winning option.
Yeah, I think that's the wise choice here.
Oh, that's even better.
Wise choice. Yeah, much better.
Good shot there. Conservative. For the moment, the safety play of Henrik has worked perfectly. He's got ball in hand also in the previous rack, so he has a good opportunity here to go on the hill in the first set already. And he's going for the combination now that he has ball in hand. Pretty tough distance between balls, but close. No, good shot there. Really shaped the 3 to pocket the 4 ball in the same pocket. Good first shot.
Yeah, it's been confirmed that Claykey does in fact play at Lucky Panda, so thanks for that.
Yeah, they're running great tournaments over there, I've heard.
Yeah, I know Roman and Yvonne Hebler are often there also. They go to a lot of tournaments in that area. They're from Munich. How far's that from Switzerland? Not far. A drive away.
Yeah, actually Switzerland is one of the best countries to live in if you want to play tournaments in Europe, because it's right in the center of everything. You can go to Czech Republic, you can go to Austria, you can go to Slovenia, most of the countries that are organizing tournaments. So yeah, Switzerland is a pretty nice place for this. And so is Austria also, because it's pretty much in the center of Europe.
I couldn't afford to live there.
Yeah, it's a pretty expensive country. Yeah, that wasn't easy. He has a slight angle, but it was frozen on the rail, and pocketing the 7 will lead him to the 10 ball, but see what he elects to do here, if he goes for the bank or if he try to play some kind of yeah, safety. Good shot there. Freezing the cue ball on the rail. Left a shot though.
You can see Dennis Grabe and Pia Filler still embroiled in that battle against Jasmine and Albin Ocean, brother and sister. It's 1 set all, and the Oceans are 3-1 up. So guaranteed a shootout on that table, and it's all over. You can see the handshakes just at the right time. Good timing. The Oceans have beaten Dennis Grabe and Pia Filler 2-1.
Good try from Henrik there. Overcutted that 8 ball. Good effort, and still didn't leave a shot to his opponent. Oh, if he can get the cover.
Well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's good
Rush
because
would have been nice.
Yeah, and it's really tough for Henrik here to to shave the 8 without having the double kiss, and if he makes the 8, if he choose to roll the 8, then he will have a long shot on the 9. So tricky position. Yeah, he tried to go all in to pocket that 8.
Well, he's got away with it to a certain extent. Nothing dead cert here. Could play into this bottom right hand corner. Go around the back of the 9, but just the safety by the looks of it.
Good shot.
Yeah, now, serious question. I wonder, can Henrik actually jump?
Yeah.
He's answering that question right now. He is a predator player, so he's using the air rush. I wonder if he has a little jack on his... That's what I would build for him. So you can jack the wheelchair up and get high up. Very, very interesting to see how he's going to jump here. Wow, look at this. There's the answer. Can Henrik Larsson jump? He certainly can. Very, very well as well.
Yeah, and actually jumping, he has a really good line of sight, being down on the table. So for the aiming, it's very interesting. We can see the work of the wrists, which is really important for wheelchair players, as they have the arm. They need to level up a little bit their arm, back arm I'm talking about, of course. Oh wow, great shot there. All in, made the 8, cross corner. Nice.
Yeah, interesting chat on YouTube about whether there should be a shot clock for Henrik. Should there be a longer time for him to play shots? But I'm sure if you asked him that question, he'd say absolutely not. I want to compete on the same terms as a non-disabled person. I just know that would be his reaction.
Yeah, and obviously he's playing in a men's international open, so the rules are the same for everybody. So
I'm just wondering,
yeah,
in the European Championships, is there a slightly longer shot clock for wheelchair players? That would be
that's a good
interesting to know
question.
if anyone knows.
Yeah, that's a good question, because I witnessed myself a lot of wheelchair matches during the European Championships, but I don't remember if the shot clock is longer. That's a detail that I don't remember. I know the races are a little bit shorter. I think they are playing races to 5 for 8 ball, and maybe races to 6 for 10 ball and 9 ball, I believe, but I'm not sure. But the shot clock, I don't know.
If you do know, out there in internet land, let us know, guys. Is it a longer shot for the disabled and wheelchair divisions of the European Championships? It would be very interesting to know. Maybe it's 45 seconds, maybe it's, you know, just slightly longer, something like that. Maybe it's the same.
Yeah, and all the wheelchair players that I've seen, they are pretty quick players. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't need a longer shot clock.
I should ask a friend of mine, Fred Dinsmore. He plays for the Irish team, plays a lot of the European Championships, I know.
we actually have a new wheelchair player in France. So as far as I know, France didn't show to the European Championship a wheelchair player, never. But we have one now, and I met him in the last national tournament. He's playing good, and I would not be surprised to see him in maybe in the next European Championships. So this is good, great news.
Yeah, and I've got to say it's another great thing that Predator do. You know, they often don't get the credit that they deserve. Matchroom kind of try to claim all the credit for making, you know, pool very, very popular now these days, the rejuvenation of pool. But my answer to that is only elite men's 9-ball are they really into, whereas Predator do all the divisions. They do 8-ball, 9-ball, 10-ball, they do disabled, they do juniors, they do doubles, they do World Cup doubles as well, World Championship doubles. They really do put a lot into the sport, Predator. People like to bash them for certain things, and you know, it's all about Matchroom, but I'm sure Emily Fraser would agree as well that, you know, Predator are very, very good for the game, and they're doing a whole lot more for the game, for the all game, you know, especially, I forgot to say, the females as well. You know, so Predator are very big on the game as a whole, where Matchroom are only interested in 9-ball. And that's all I'll say on the subject.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, because I personally know Karim, and that's his vision. The vision of growing the sport and develop the sport throughout, of course, the products, but also the tournaments and for the players. So it's all about vision here, and yeah, of course, they are playing a big role in growing our sport, no doubt.
Yeah, and I failed to mention One Pocket and Banks as well, which of course we saw in Las Vegas, and we will see it coming back again. And don't be surprised if we see a bit of 14-1 as well, a bit of straight pool as well this year in Vegas. I'm sure Karim has something up his sleeve for that. Now there's a question, Benjamin, for you in the chat. He would like to know if you know the name of the French player you're talking about. That's from Lycos.
Oh, I forgot his name because I only met once. He's from a city called Limoux in the south of France, and he's a really nice guy. And I was interested to watch him play, and I did, because he entered the national tournament in the second division in France, because we have two divisions. And I witnessed two of his matches, and I was impressed with the quality of his stroke. And so we had a chat, we had a talk, a nice talk, but I don't remember his name. And as far as I know, he's taking care about students, about beginners in the club of Limoux. So yeah, he's involved in the pool community, and that's a great thing.
Good to hear. Good angle on this 9-ball to come back down for the 10. I'm the same as you with names. I'm afraid, Benjamin, I meet people at different tournaments and then I bump into them again and I'm thinking, oh, what's his name? What's his name?
Yeah,
Should develop
I'm
some
much
kind of
more
system.
Yeah, I'm much more interested in the talking and the subject than in the names also. So sometimes I don't remember the names, and I actually had a great conversation with him. So
Yeah, good shot there. Good clearance from Clikey. You could say crikey, Clikey. That was class. Levels it up at 2-2. Referee Angela Williams just resetting the balls up. the women's continue as well later on today. Of course, we're down to the last 8 in that. We're down to the quarterfinals. Wei Chen will play Han Yu. That's a mouth-watering. Well, they're all mouth-watering now, actually. Chao Che Yu will play Sao Sao. Pia Phillip will play Kelly Fisher. They actually met last week. Kelly was the victor in that one for the WPBA. And Wang Ling Wang plays Jasmine Ocean. That's your quarter-final lineup. And they all come at 4 p.m. today, local time, guys. So that's up next.
So, yeah, this is interesting to see that he broke the balls really well, like hard, but from the center of the table, no balls are really tracking into a pocket. So this is why the pros, like we saw FSR, Mighty, and the Taiwanese in the previous mixed double match, they all break from the sides, try to create more angles to make balls on the break.
Did he call the 7 here? Just readjusting slightly. Oh no, just all in for the 1. And he's nicely on this 2 ball, passes to 3. Benjamin, he's in here.
Yep.
Maybe have to play the 5. What do you reckon on the 5-7 carom?
Yeah, it looks like he's on, but yeah, you need to put the cue ball in the position almost where it is now, so that you can cross bank the 5, make the 7, and have the 5 on the other pocket, on the other side. That could be great. Almost in the center of the table, I would say, but it's tough to judge from here.
Thinking about the 5 now, look.
Yeah.
Thinking 3 shots ahead here. Henrik, nice angle on this 3 to get to the 4. So shouldn't be a problem. Just needs to leave himself an angle on the 4, doesn't he, Ben?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, there's actually a wheelchair player here in Thailand, and he actually has a little bag on his wheelchair which holds his extensions, which I thought was a pretty cool idea.
Yeah.
Playing it off the 7. Nicely done. You need a chalk holder as well, Henrik, on your wheelchair. Perhaps I'll get to designing something for you, mate. One of those magnets would be okay, wouldn't it? That would hold it on the chair. This rack to get on the hill to gain the advantage in this opening rack. Race to 4, best of 3 sets.
It's not over yet.
10 ball
Pretty
in the
thin
way.
cut on the 8.
approach the left-hand side of the 10 with a bit of pace, take him up to the centre of the table. That wouldn't be so bad. He doesn't want to hit it from behind, that's for sure. He'll end up on nothing.
Yeah.
Trying to go round the back of it is very precise. Precision needed there for that shot as well. So big shot, this one, in the context of this first set. Yeah, just caught it, but he's got away with it. It's okay, Ben.
Oh yeah, he got away with it. That was a tough position on the 8. And I finally found the name of the wheelchair player I mentioned earlier. So for you in the chat that are listening, his name is Jocelyn Jalut. I'll try to write down.
You took the words out of my mouth. Exactly that. Jocelyn Jalut.
Exactly.
He's saying your name, Benjamin. Yep. Thank you for that, guys. See, if you want to know anything, don't worry about Google. Just ask the pool viewers. Yeah, maybe some in the chat have also got names of great wheelchair players from their country. I know it's very big in the sport. Played at the World Games. We actually just had the World Wheelchair Snooker Championships here in Bangkok.
This is big.
So 3-2 on the hill. Henrik Larsson doing his country, Sweden, very proud as well. What do you think to this break then, Benjamin?
Yeah, obviously a great result. 1 ball down, easy start, easy shot on the 2 to get started. So I think he will not much move the cue ball from here because the 3 ball is blocked by the 5 and the 9 in the corner pockets. So maybe he will elect just to slightly draw the ball and play the 3 ball on the right side pocket, I believe.
Well, we always hear about little gadgets that people want to see involved in pool. They talk about microphones for players in doubles, heart monitors, speed guns for the break. I'd like to see a speed gun on this man because the way he nips around the table, I'm sure he's breaking the speed limit at some points. He's so quick, Henrik. I can't believe how quick he gets around.
Yeah. Good shot there.
Oh, that's a tough break. Had to use power to stun over for the 5. Almost a perfect shot. Maybe just caught the far jaw instead of the near jaw. Oh, and he's caught the 5 ball. That's a little bit careless, a little bit sloppy from Kleike.
Yeah, tough shot there. Tough cut. And he also has to use low right to go in the corner, short, long, and back to the head string. Good shot.
I think he's straight, so he can just draw straight back. Oh, maybe does have some angle. Yeah, 7 to the bottom left-hand corner. Draw back for the 8 slightly. Leave himself a good angle to get back for the 9. You saw there Ben just catching that long rail jaw helps the ball so much, doesn't it? Henrik hit the other jaw when he missed the 4 ball.
Yeah, the thing is, as long as the cloth gets older, maybe in only like a few days, and all those balls are not gonna go, not gonna drop anymore.
What a jelly roll. What a jelly roll that was. Perfect kiss on the 10. So this to go heel in the first set of a possible 3. Yeah. So this 10 ball to level it all up again. It's going to come down to a final rack shootout for this first set. Winner breaks. Nicely done, Clarkey. Now apparently every February Henrik hosts a wheelchair event consisting of 16 high-level players at the Malmo Open. Players from all over Europe, Asia and the US attend it. So does a lot of good for the pool community as well, off the table. I'm sure he's one of the 16 though, Ben.
Yeah, he's definitely an ambassador for pool. Definitely.
Now I haven't asked you who you fancy for the Women's Open. Wei Chu Chen, Han Yu, Seo Sarah, Chao Che Yu, Pia Filler, Kelly Fisher, Jasmine Ocean, Wan Ling Wang. Who do you like out of all them last 8, Benjamin?
Yeah, this is really stacked. And yeah, I always have Kelly Fisher because of the grind, because of the experience, and because of all the wins that she has in any cue sports actually, because she also plays A ball. This is pretty crazy.
Yeah, she's got 12 world titles in 5 different disciplines of cue sports. It's actually a world record. It will be in the Guinness Book of Records next time the book comes out.
Yeah,
tremendous feat.
So I will always take her, but of course Yasmin is a world 8-ball champion, and all those players, like, yeah, you mentioned them. It's crazy. It's the quarterfinals, so anything can happen.
And if Kelly and Jasmine do win their quarterfinals, they will meet in the semi-final. So that would be a real humdinger of a match, that would. But of course, they've got to get past Pia Filler and Wan Ling Wang first.
Yeah.
Unlucky. Right behind the 6 ball.
Position now. Yeah.
There's a little bit of running English here. Actually, the flying ball is a big ball. Position with the cushion.
Yeah, chance then.
Yeah. Off the line at 6. Bottom left. I like that. Which is 7. 7, 8, and 9 in the same pocket.
Yeah, Benjamin, excuse us. His microphone is just a little bit muffled at the moment. We're going to sort that out. The gremlins have got into the works. Perfectly on this 7 ball to play the 7 and the 8 into the same pocket, all in a line. It's like a little drill. Look, this, isn't it? It's like the snooker lineup I used to play. I think he can just draw past the 10 here to play the 9 into the same pocket. Yeah, nicely done. And again, can roll this in and use the cushion, or can just play a soft little stun shot. Yeah, your mic is still not working so well, Benjamin. I think you need to let the engineers have a go at it as we see the first set coming to an end. Yeah, timeout called by Clikey. Henrik as well will leave the arena, and we're going to leave as well. Benjamin Bauhassan and myself, Mark White. We're going to get Ben's mic sorted out, and we'll be back for the second set. For now, ta-da.
Here. Open side. And then at 4 p.m. we will have the women's quarterfinals. 6 p.m. mixed double finish today.
Welcome back. Nice little touch there. Clykey, Megson Clykey, bringing a glass of water for the man who's going to be breaking. We just need the referee just to take the rack off. That will make this rack go a bit quicker if we take that off. Used to be a great joke about a couple of guys who were playing pool and they hadn't really played it before, and in the end they said, shall we cheat a little bit and take the rack off? That might make it a little bit more simple. Welcome back, guys, to the Gandia Palace Hotel here, to the Little Monster Men's Open. There's Angela Williams, making sure that rack is nice and tight. Met Angie a few times, great referee from the States. I believe I was there the year that she actually, in 2021 in Vegas, I believe she took her exams with John Lehman, who used to run a clinic for want-to-be referees at the Rio Hotel. It's actually moved, hasn't it? For next year, we're not going to be at the Rio anymore. We're going to Westgate for that festival on the Felt, which will be mid-March. And look at this one ball. Yeah, and just look at this. 2 in the side. Down for the 310 maybe.
Yeah, the 2 ball is in a tricky position.
May leave it till the 410 then. Would you be looking at the combo off the 4, Ben, or would you go for the run out here?
Yeah, the problem is now he has a flat angle on the 3, so he can't really reach the 4-10 combination from there unless he power draws it. So yeah, now we can attempt kind of Karam on the 10, but this is tough. I mean, I wouldn't do that myself. He also has the 4 on the side, right?
Yeah.
So,
but he's looking at the 10. He's only got blue and white 10 in his eyes at the moment. Yeah, he's called the 10 in the corner pocket.
Yeah.
You can only call one shot. You can't call both.
Good shot though. You got some kind of containing by playing the Karam. So yeah. Long tough situation, long tough shot for Henrik here.
good shot. I think it's poked its nose out just enough to go in the side.
Yeah. It's tough to see what angle he has from there, but yeah, just stand draw this one, and he could stay for the 6 on the side, like going to the short rail and up, like that. He will probably also play the 9 short side, where the 7 is actually. And now it's all about getting in the center of the table to catch the 9 of the 8. Yeah, it came up a little bit short here. He will have to travel a lot more with the cue ball instead of playing the 9 ball short side. He still can play it, but he has to go back and forth, long rail.
Not going to go. Has he got the bank?
Yeah.
I think he has. I think he's straight in, almost on the bank shot.
Yeah. Looks like.
Well, he didn't play
Oh, well,
the 10. Well, he was determined, wasn't he, to make that 10 ball. Had 3 attempts at it.
Yeah.
The final attempt was the good one. Gesticulates with his hand on his heart. Finally, I've got the 10 ball, and takes the first rack in this second set. Now, we still don't know which table and who will be on which table for the next. I mean, how do you pick a game out of this lot? Han Yu against Wei Chu Chen, Chao Che Yu against Seo Sewa, Pia Filler against Kelly Fisher, and Wang Ling Wang against Jasmine Ocean. Well, you almost need 4 stream tables, don't you? Because they're all going to be absolute classics, I think. Really is a strong field of last 8.
So great determination from this guy. Had a shaky start, but definitely in the business right now.
Yeah, you're right. It did have a bit of a shaky start, but probably not had too many big experiences on big occasions on the mainstream table over the years. I don't recall seeing him anyway, but he's starting to settle down nicely now, the man from Switzerland.
Yeah, it's close, but if you can make the 2 and avoid the scratch in the top right, then you would have automatic shape in between the 3 and 10 on the short rail. But it's close, it's really close. Because the harder you're gonna hit that shot, the closer to the corner pocket you will get. Oh wow, we attempted to pocket it on the other side and go 3 rails around with the cue ball. That was tough. Yeah, opportunity for Claykey. Has to stand off the short rail here. It didn't have the angle he wanted. He wanted maybe a ball of angle more than this, but it should be okay. Oh, did he bump the 7 enough, Mark?
Don't think so. Jump cue is coming out. Just jump the edge of the 7 ball. You might remember in the last doubles match, Mighty Reparo, I mentioned her nickname is Miyagi. Of course, Miyagi, Mr. Miyagi was a character in the Karate Kid movies. Well, it would have been Bruce Lee's birthday today, born in 1940. Do with that information whatever you wish. I don't know how my brain works sometimes, Ben. Well, any of the time, to be honest. I'm never sure. I surprise myself. I don't know what I'm going to say until it comes out of my mouth. I'm as surprised as you are. Oh, Henrik. A little bit snatchy on the stroke there, a little bit quick. He's just starting to miss a few now, isn't he?
Yeah. And always the same thing. It's concentration, and sometimes the brain is not there, and you really want to have determination and mental tools to get back on track, which is one of the most important things, I believe, to dive into the game and win matches.
A little bit of a friendly bump there on the 8 ball. Wasn't playing that. Just kept him on the 6 okay to get to the 7 bent.
Yeah. Okay, should be out there. Taking a 2-game lead. Starts feeling the tables better also, because remember he only plays the men's open, so didn't have that much table time.
Yeah, good point. So doubles his lead to 2-0 in the second set. Time to thank all of our sponsors, of course. Little Monster are the main sponsor for this event, but we also have the Predator Group, the Kamui brand, Box Billiards, and Yalin. Not to forget Samsung TV Plus as well. Thanks to all you guys. It gives us the chance to bring you all this free pool. There's nothing better, I think, than being able to just surf around YouTube and come across some live pool, all for nothing. So thank you so much to all our sponsors. It really does mean a lot. And of course, prize money, big prize money, attracts all the best players as well. So Angela's happy with the rack. Will Megson Kleike feel the same after he breaks the balls, looking to get on the hill in this first round match in the Little Monster Men's International Open? Here we go.
Okay, no balls and tough opener for Henrik here. Probably gonna use the traffic in the lower part of the table to hide the cue ball. Yeah, good shot there. Really good shot. Funny layout though. The 2 ball is pretty locked. So is the 3. Okay, here's the opportunity for Henrik to make the 1-9 combination and run a little bit into the 2-8 if possible, and stay on the 1 to unlock this rack. Yeah, oh, he would have liked to catch the 8 ball instead of the 2, but he has to kick at it, Mark. Oh, he has to swerve and curl to the rail. Yeah, but
not easy, is it, Ben, to get the amount of reverse spin like that on new cloth? Very hard, it doesn't grab.
yeah. I think the 2 is only going to the top left. I don't think it passes the 6 on the side, so it makes the positional shot really tough here. Yeah, I think he's good, but still the 3 is locked, so that's the problem. If he's straight on the 2, he could draw straight back to play the 3 ball in the same pocket as the 2. That would be great. Yeah, that was a solution also, but very risky.
Well, does he make the 10 here?
Yeah, the thing is, if you make the 10, you give ball in hand, and now the table is wide open. So yeah, I like that shot. The danger is to hit the low side of the 3 too thick and make the cube and scratch.
Yeah, this has got disaster written all over it if he catches it on the back of the 3.
Oh, we tried to make the 10. He was going for the 10, I believe.
Wow, what a good effort. Unfortunately, made the ball in the wrong pocket. So it's not ball in hand. So he's going to have to play a combo.
Try to leave the 3 ball hanging.
Oh, just.
That's okay. Yeah.
Just.
Yeah, but when it's deep in the jaws like this, you can't really go rail first and go in between the short rail and the 4. I don't know if he can hit enough of the tree to do that. So maybe he just drop this in and play the combination from there, like softly. Because the position of the 5 makes me think that it like just to draw that, yeah, like that, and play the combination straight.
Yeah, unmissable. I don't like using that word because, of course, miscues or anything can happen, but you know what I mean. This 10 ball should go no problem, even if you hit it bad and double kissed it in. Yeah, well played, Henrik. Reduces the deficit to just 1 rack in this second set. I think I might as well bring you another fact. Now, I'm not sure I like the name of this drink, but the city of Gandia is also known for horchata, which is a drink made from tiger nuts. I know, I'm speechless. I didn't think tigers were nuts, but what do you make of that one? I wouldn't call them tiger nuts either. We do have a laugh sometimes, don't we, Ben? Horchata made from tiger's nuts. Back to the serious stuff.
That's a crispy one. Mark, we are only on the second day of this festival, so it's a little bit early to release some information like this, don't you think?
Is it day 2? I thought it was day 3.
It's day 3, I'm sorry, yeah.
Yeah, thank God for that. I'm not saying it feels like it's been longer, but I know it's not 2 days, that's for sure.
Oh, wow.
What a shot. Good shot, Megson. And look at this for the positional side of it as well. Well, that's a highlight reel shot if ever I saw one. Hit that absolutely sweet.
Yeah, definitely. Incredible shot.
Magical Megson.
From Klaiki here. And good opportunity with 3 to the 4. 5 is linked to the 6. So a little bit of a travel from the 6 to the 7. That should be okay. Oh, so he has to go on the other side of the 6 to play the 5 and the 6 in the same corner pocket. Shouldn't be a problem though. But still, he's thinking about going underneath the 6 or going in between the 6 and 10. Yeah, beautiful shot.
Now I call this next shot, Ben, a dirty stun. I call it. It's not really a clean stun. It's not a draw. It's somewhere in between. You know, kind of a stun follow even onto the side rail.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever heard that term. We use it quite a bit over here, or I certainly do. You know, it's a shot that doesn't really come up that much. It's not a clean stun. It's not It's not a follow, it's kind of a dirty stun follow type of thing. I think you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, this is a kind of situation where he's funny on the 8 and he's thinking about going in the short corner of the 10, going long, going short and long to take the shot on the 9, or going all the way down to take the shot on the 9 on the bottom right. Yeah, so that's the shot I was talking about. That's a good one.
Yeah, really nice, and it's a chance to get on the hill as well for the Swiss.
Yeah, and a good run out from there, from Klaiki, to get on the hill. Terrific shot on the 1 ball mark.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be seen on the Facebook page of the Pro Billiard Series. Great, really good long pot. Played it with a lot of pace and got perfect position on the 2 as well. Now then, let's see some other scores for you. Well, the youngster that we just saw in the doubles, Sun Yi Sun, has won his match against Berkan Kakia from Turkey in straight sets, so well done to him. He was certainly starting to find some form, wasn't he? They played really, really well.
Made 3 balls on the break mark, including the 10 that will be respotted, but no open shot on the 1.
Yeah, unfortunate, isn't it? Where'd you push to?
Yeah, somewhere
A jump?
somewhere to the shot rail. Oh, I think he's gonna play the kick combo on the 9, which is very, very aggressive. Actually, he's looking at it, but no, I think he changed his mind. Yeah, maybe push straight to the short rail. I know he's calling
Yeah,
the
he's
9,
called it.
so he's going aggressive.
Yeah, it was very missable.
Yeah, it's really aggressive. Definitely was a push-out situation there, Mark.
Yeah, I thought so too, Ben. And he's got to really hold this cue ball up if he wants to stay for the 3. Thin cut into the side, Ben. Well, he called it too thin. If anything,
Yeah,
he overcut it. That's why he's lost the cue ball so far. Could play the 9. Would be very aggressive. Play it with some pace to bring the 3 up and down.
yeah, he called it. But it's yeah, actually very aggressive. Oh, he's going for the carom. Okay, and he
Yeah, the
sent
carom, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Could have gone anywhere, that 3 ball, and ends up right behind the 5. I think there might be a slither of it just sticking out, a little bit of red paint.
I think he's going for the safety here. Try to bank the 3 towards the 6. Oh no. Okay. I think he went for the shot actually. For the cut shot, right?
Yeah.
Missed it too thin.
Henrik enjoying the music, tapping his finger away to the sound of the tunes. There's a question for you, Ben.
Sorry, Mike, I didn't hear you, sorry.
No, what background, what do you think about background music in pool? Is it loud enough? Would you like it louder? Would you like it more like kind of darts atmosphere, or would you like it to go more to the snooker atmosphere and get rid of music altogether? What do you think of music in the background?
Yeah, I kind of like it, but you know, something like maybe jazz or something with no lyrics, and something, or maybe even electronic music, but yeah, not loud, obviously. But yeah, I like the background music. I think it's more, how can I say, not friendly, but you know, it feels good to have some kind of sounds, and except especially when you have an arena with 20 tables like this, when you only hear balls and balls clicking, you know. So yeah, I like the background music.
Oh, this has gone nasty. Oh, this is now turned into a very tough shot. Little nod of the head from Henrik there. Knows he's in trouble.
Yeah, this is the type of situation where actually even if he makes the 7, then he will have a long tough shot on the 10, so he might... Oh wow, that was a good try.
He's gone all in there, and I think it's going to cost him the match, to be honest. Can't see him missing this finish. Straightforward 7 ball, 10 ball waiting for the other side pocket. So it's going to be all over. Henrik will go to the 1-loss side. Started off pretty well in the opening set, but then lost that opening set and kind of went downhill from there. So the handshake will come. Henrik will know he had his chances, but just couldn't take them. Okay, guys, we're up for some women's action next on this TV table. We're not sure who it's going to be yet, so keep your eyes peeled to ProBilliardSeries.com and the Facebook page from Pro Billiard Series. Thank you so much for joining Benjamin Belhassan and myself, Mark White. I'm going to be back a little bit later. For now, ta-da.
Yeah, beautiful shot there.
Oh, wow. Stop it, please.
And welcome, pool fans, to the 2025 Little Monster Men's International Open here in the Gandia Palace Hotel, Valencia, Spain. We had 96 player field and $100,000 prize fund. The game is 10 ball. It's a best of 3 sets, races to 4, winners break. And this is the first round match here between, from the Netherlands, Jan van Leeuwenhoek, and from Albania, Kledio Klaci. I'm Benjamin Belhassen, and with me in the booth for this one, please welcome Eric Olifson from Canada. Welcome, Eric.
Hey, good to be with you again, Ben. Good to be with everybody. Looking forward to a good match here. Kachi coming in as probably a small favorite, but Van Leeuwenhoek more than a capable player. He's had some good finishes on the World 9-Ball Tour, top 16s. Very accomplished player.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, Kledio is a little bit of a favorite. He's won the Bucharest Open. He's shown a great heart, beating top-class players in the on the World 9-Ball Tour. So yeah, it's going to be a close match. And the field obviously is stacked, so we expect clashes like this earlier on.
Ooh, Van Leeuwenhoek going from dead center. Oh, changed his mind over to the side rail.
Yeah, I observed since the beginning of those tournaments that playing from the side is really working better. Actually, that's why most of the top pros, they all play from the side rails. It's happening a lot.
Four-railer down for... Yeah, four-railer down for Van Leeuwenhoek. Shot at the 1 here. I think the 2 passes the 3, Ben?
Yeah, it looks like, but can he turn short 3 rails to get that line? Yeah. looks like. Or maybe just shoot the 1 and shoot the 10 from there. The 2 from there. Yeah, the danger was I kind of didn't like to go back and forth like this because of the 9, but we got away with it.
Yeah, 6 was kind of in the way going 3 rails forward too, but could have been in bad trouble here. Still has something on the 2. He's able to develop the 3 as well if he goes into the top left. Bottom left, pardon me.
Yeah. I don't know what I think he
This is-
called the 2 ball in the top left, I believe.
He did. Yeah, it's more of a safe
wow.
there. Good shot.
Yeah. Yeah, nicely done. So as I mentioned, it's a best of 3 sets all the way through the finals, and if players tie 3 games apiece in the 3rd set, then a shootout will determine the winner. Good hit by Kachi, but obviously he didn't call that kick bank. So Van Leer up at the table. Oh wow. And he's going back and forth here, as of course he didn't call the 3 off that ball, the 6, so catches back at the table with a slightly angle on the 4. Should be okay to go to the 5 though.
Yeah, it's a good chance here. Looks like the 9 passed the 10, so no real problems. Ooh, caught the point. And he's behind the 10 now.
Yeah, the curve on the follow of the 4 led him to the point. I think he didn't expect that, but the thing is, men's are just entering the tournament, so they have to get used to the conditions. Slidey tables, new balls, new cloth. So yeah, details, but that made actually a big difference here for Kachi.
Yeah, the men that played in the mixed doubles will have a slight advantage because they'll have a couple matches in on these tables. Van Leerup definitely didn't. I don't believe Kachi did either.
Yeah. He tried to clip it. That was a good shot. I mean, 2 rails and clip the side of the 5. Kind of create distance and use the 8 as a blocker, but I think Van Leeuwen is happy to get back at the table with ball in hand after his shot on the 3.
Have you seen Van Leeuwen play on the Euro Tour much?
Yeah, I think he plays. I think he plays everything he can. He played in the Orange Forks Open, also in the Netherlands, and yeah, he was in the Netherlands for the last Euro Tour, and of course he played
Kind of finishes.
the World Tour also.
Yeah, it kind of finishes in the top 16 a lot, but not the top 4. From what I've seen.
Yeah, but he had some strong finishes and also some strong wins over top players. So yeah, I don't know exactly how old he is, but I think he might be around 26, 27, something like this.
Yeah, the kind of player that can beat any player at any time, but maybe not beat 5 champions in one tournament. Still looking for that type of gear, that type of consistency.
Yeah, not for EB, but definitely improved. Lately. Yeah, he's 25. So pretty young. And he's been on the tour for a while now. And he grew up in a country where pool is really powerful, with the likes of Fayen, Lely, Vandenberg, Dix, Teucher, Bijsterbosch. Small country, but strong players. A lot of strong players. So yeah.
And some players just take a little longer to hit their stride too. Players like Ruiz kind of had a bit of early success in their early 20s, but never really started winning till their late 20s. Definitely happens.
Yeah, exactly. Claudio Cacci on the other side is very young and has a snooker background, just like his brother. So yeah, he's been doing some damages on the tour also, with quite strong finishes and wins.
Yeah, biggest finish for him was the semifinals at the World Pool Championship. I mean, he might have been 19 or 20 at the time 2 years ago. Had that result. Got a bit of a problem with the 2-ball here. Looks like it passes the 10. Just looking for ways to get over to the left side of the table.
Yeah.
Not going to quite get there. Lots of safe options, but I think the offense will be done. Doesn't pass the 8, does it, Ben?
I don't think so.
I didn't think so either, but he kind of went over to that angle and looked at it like it did. Tough one regardless, so he's just going to back off here.
Yeah. He's gonna. I think he wants to use the 8 as a blocker, but you can also, what do you think? Draw the cue ball back and using the 5, you know, sending the 2-ball one way up table where the 4 is. Kind of work, maybe. I don't know. This is tricky.
Yeah, that's the more aggressive one. That's the game-winning one. The higher percentage one is behind the 8. Yeah, it definitely doesn't pass the 8. We have the angle now.
Yeah, I like that shot, but the risk is the 7, but I kind of like that shot.
Yeah, got a little unlucky running into the 7 squarely there. Otherwise, it would have created a lot more distance.
Yeah. Still a very good shot. Couldn't do. There's not much he could do.
The cue ball is playing a little too far to the right to hold to the left of the 4. Might be forced to try to play the window between the 4-7 here. He can hold it on the other side of the 4. No, all the way across. Smart shot. Avoiding the window. Looking good now.
Yeah. The 5 is leading to the 6. Everything is open.
I'd say for a younger player, Claudio plays very in control. Usually young players, like if you remember Josh Filler coming up at a young age, kind of just running around the tables. And of course he played great and won a lot of tournaments. Kachi somehow seems a little more in control to me.
Yeah, settled, but really strong technique.
Good power out there. Straight back draw angle available now.
Very steady player. No head movement, no body movement while striking the ball. That helps a lot. Good fundamentals. Oops.
Look out for the corner.
Yeah.
It's in. It's a mistake from Kachi here in the first set.
Yeah, and he missed it by far. I mean, do you think he wanted to go 4 rails here? I mean, the cue ball went fast into the corner.
Yeah, it was an odd one. We didn't have the overhead angle. I didn't see how much angle he had, but it didn't seem worried about it. Got up and shot it quick, and yeah, overran position by a good 2 feet there if he wasn't trying to go 4 rails. He drew it too, so you would think like the follow would play the 4 rails a little more. So Van Lierop out to an early lead here. It's 1 for 2 on the break.
Yeah, beautiful arena by Predator here, and take a quick look at our sponsors. We have the title sponsor Little Monster. We also have Box Billiards, Samsung TV Plus, Predator Group, Yalin, Kamui, and of course the host, the Gandia Palace Hotel. Controlled break. 1 ball goes to the side. That was the purpose.
Yeah, nice kiss on the 2 last minute, setting him up pretty much straight in here. A little bit of work to do towards the 3. Well, past the 10, so he's okay there.
Yeah, and you see the mistakes that Kachi made in the previous rack could cost him like this game, and will be breaking on the hill, so this is huge.
Eight passes the 9 in the bottom left if he likes. I think he will.
Yeah.
A bit too much cue ball movement towards the side. Winner of this match will play Marco Teutcher, originally from the Netherlands, in winners round 1.
Strong player, always consistent, tough guy.
Good recovery there, and looking good to get on the hill now. So one big mistake from Catchy in rack number 3, and he's in big trouble here in the first set.
Yeah, this is kind of unusual from players of that level, because it was quite a big mistake, a misjudgment. But that happens to everybody, even the top players in the world.
Victor Zielinski in action on table number 2.
I love to watch
Stefan
this guy play. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a very natural player.
Yeah. No, it's not Stefan Kasper. He's actually a friend of mine. He's Francesco Candela from Italy.
Okay. They look similar, both big guys.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a big guy also, yeah. But yeah, I met him a couple of years ago, and we shared a few hotels and tournaments, so we became friends.
Soft cut break this time. 6-ball almost sliding in. Bit of an all or nothing break there. Trying to make the 1 on the side. Chance for Catchy.
Yeah. Well, if it passes into the side, then he could have a shot on the 2. But if it don't, then he could send the 1 ball off the 8 and stay behind the 5, for example. But it looks like it passes the side, right? I think he's going for it.
It's close. Yeah. He's having a second look at it, but where he's walking over there, looks like he's playing position on the 2, so can be offense here.
Good shot.
Six is in a way where the 3-ball actually it's possible for the 3-ball to jam. You can make it, but just in that kind of funny spot on the right side of the pocket where it's not guaranteed to go off the 6. It's nice and close to it, so you can target it properly here.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to do too much with the cue ball because the 4 ball is in the center of the table, so we'll take on the right side pocket. Can really concentrate of the impact. Oh, we played the combo. Okay.
Yeah, he was worried about that jam there, and I think rightfully so. There was a chance, so
yeah,
went for the combo and controlled the 3 well.
Such a steady stroke from the snooker style, and steady stance also. Good rhythm. Everything is under control technically.
Yeah, he does something that not a lot of top players do. I actually do it myself, and Mika Immonen did this, Earl Strickland, Shane Van Boning does this a little bit. But he kind of cues a little higher than he's hitting, and then he drops his stroke down to the contact point. It's very slight. Even Aloysius Yap does it. You got to look real close, but it's just a certain way to get your stroke flowing a little more.
Yeah, definitely. This is really a small detail, but it's definitely true.
Won't see it here because he's on top of the ball, but more when he's drawing or studying the ball. It's kind of like a last second hitch a little bit. Efren Reyes did it a little too. This sets up your stroke in a certain way.
Yeah, and but also when you have really a strong technique like he has, I mean, the stance and also the body is really settled. It doesn't move anything, and only his arm is moving back and forth, just like his brother. They are really, really solid and compact, I would say.
Yep. Yeah, Claudio just slightly longer on the backstroke, but Eklund is very good at that. Stays compact, but still smooth through the ball. Big power, ball going in the top pocket.
Yeah, this is
Lay up
two
Steve.
different choices. Van Lierop is
Yeah, go
breaking the
ahead.
balls like softer. Yeah, Van Lierop is breaking the balls like softer to really try to make the one ball out of the rack, and he is smashing them. Just it's different philosophy.
Yeah, personally, I'd lean towards the power. I mean, you can still make the one if you hit it with power, and then instances like this, making balls in the top pockets, like the 5 going in the top right there, just not going to happen as often with the break that Van Lierop is using.
Yeah, definitely.
Doesn't want the 1 to go in. This has happened a couple times this match so far, but he's okay.
Yeah. I think it shouldn't be a problem to make contact because the one ball is a big ball. If you come on the short side, then you still hit it, but he's in a tough spot though. Oh, okay. Yeah. Adjusting the rails also for Van Lierop. Didn't play on those
Yeah, it's
tables
his
yet.
first match. He will be able to get an angle on the 8 to pocket it in the bottom left. Might have to run into the 10, but as long as he runs into it thinly, 9's right over the corner pocket.
Yeah.
He's going to have to get down for the 6 in the side, and ideally have an angle coming back towards the 7. Just
Yeah.
making sure he doesn't have an
he
angle
can-
running into the 7 here off the 4.
Yeah, that's exactly, yeah. But he's on control of the 3, so he could really decide where to go with the 4, where to go on the 4. I don't know if he's okay, because if he's straight in, then he would have to use a lot of draw with inside to come back for the 6 on the side, as you mentioned. He looks funny.
Yeah, he is pretty straight. And it's tough to get on the proper side of the 6 with this path. He's going to have to try. Not there. He still has 3 rails around, barely. Not even, Ben.
Yeah, it's a pretty thin cut. And yeah, maybe he has it, but the cut is really thin and the pockets are really tight. So that's
A little
tough.
bit
I
out of
mean, this is
control.
really
Has to
touchy.
focus on the pocketing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he has it. Ooh.
That was the thing, though. He had to focus on the pocketing so much that he couldn't really pinpoint the cue ball coming around the 3 rails, and it got him. So Catchy in trouble here in the first set. See if he can bail himself out here.
And first he really wants to make contact and some kind of way create distance between balls, but it's not easy. Which way would you go, Eric? Would you go to simply one rail to try to make it? Yeah, it looks like he's gonna do that.
I would. Might not have enough of the right long rail there.
Oh wow, he's
Yeah,
going with one railer here. Yeah. No.
Not there. So all chances for Van Leeuwen to take down the first set now.
Yeah. Yeah, it all started with the 4 ball. It was really thin on that 4 ball. It was really straight on that 4 ball, and then he had trouble to draw back with maximum English.
Yeah, a couple mistakes from Catchy, missing the position on the 10, actually scratching from 9 to 10, which is very rare. And just getting a little out of line here in rack number 5. Van Leeuwen's played well, threw in a break-in run after the Catchy mistake.
He has to let the stroke out here, though. Going short long. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Anytime that players tell you distance doesn't matter, it does. You know, even though the ball's right close to the pocket there, had about maximum distance you can ever get on a 9-foot, but he's left it kind of tough here.
Yeah, unexpected mistakes from both players early in the match, but still, Arena first round. Oh wow.
Hard to believe. Just caught a little deflection. Wanted to play it with a little left. Over deflected the cue ball and puts the whole ball.
Yeah, with the bridge, maybe. And also, I don't know if he's playing with his extension, with his cue extension, but also when you use the bridge and you have the extension, cue extension, the weight of it all is increasing a little bit the deflection in the cue ball, especially with playing with the bridge, but I don't know if he uses it or not. So yeah, the first set is over already, and the players are going to take a break, and we are going to take a break also, Eric, and we'll be right back. Yeah. Back to table 1, guys. With this match between Jan van Lierop from the Netherlands and Kredio Kaci from Albania. Van Lierop won the first set. Couple of mistakes here and there from Kaci. Entering the tournament is never easy, but we expect a big match here between two tough guys. And I'm Benjamin Belhassan in the booth with my friend Eric Olifson. So, first opening for Kaci here. Yeah, good shot. Opportunity to take the lead. Everything is in the open. The 3 to the 4 to the 5. Have a little bit of work to from the 5 to the 7 though, but you should be okay. Good shot there. Back and forth for the 4. He has to deep draw that 5 to avoid the 9 and stay on the 7. Yeah, like that, but anyway, he really hit it really great, perfectly. No English. Came up a little bit short, but he would have liked to go a little bit further, but it's okay. Hey, good start for Kaci. Big break. A road map to the 10. So yeah, he reset a little bit after that timeout. It's important into a 96 player field like this to try your best to go through the winners bracket as long as it's possible, because then if you go to the losers, you'll have plenty of matches to try to join the last 32. So yeah, see if he's gonna have same success on the break. He obviously has a powerful break. He gives it everything. Oh, cue ball got kicked. Was tracking to the side pocket, but made the 3. And looks like a push-out situation here. Yeah, he could push towards the short rail here. in the bottom right, leaving a long cut, push out for safety. Yeah, this way, but I don't know. You want maybe to tie up the 10 with the balls on the right of the table. Yeah, that was the purpose, to use the 10 to send the cue ball into the jaws over there. Pretty good push out. Still, Van Leeuwen cannot give this back. He has to play the safety. Oh, he hit it thick. I think he wanted to hit a lot thinner than this, but he got a little bit of a roll here. He apologized. That's the way it is sometimes. Jump cue out for Kachi. Yeah. Kind of two-way shot here. Try to bank the 1 into the corner and then go back up for the 2. But if he misses it, he creates distance. And even better, he got the cover. So this is a really good shot. Oh, it looks deep, but it's a good shot there. He stiffed it with stun, so that's why he hit it full in the face. He has it. I think he went a little bit too far on that 4 ball, forcing him to go back up with long and short rail. It's not easy to judge. He's gonna have to avoid the 10 and still have a good angle on the 5. So it's not easy, but yeah, it's a good shot. Used a little bit of inside English here. Power stroke here to stand off the rail, getting the right angle on the 6, almost straight in. Yeah, the 8 ball is connected to the 9, so this is kind of a routine run out for players like this. Oh, I think he went too far on this, so we will have extra pressure on this 8 ball to cut this in, but it should be okay. And work until the end, as he found himself straight on the 9, so he would have to pocket the 10 from there. I think he's gonna draw back a little bit to get comfortable, a little bit off the rail, cheating the pocket. Yeah, like that. That's okay. So solid start on the second set from Claudio Cacci here, and really settling down, less mistakes, solid strokes. He got back into that match after the short break. You see how much it's difficult to rack the balls for the referees. They had to put all their energy to really make good racks, and it's really tough because all the balls have to touch each other, and if it's not the case, then if there are small gaps, it really causes clusters and bad spread. So again, powerful break from Claudio, and opening on the one. Touchy shot though. He has a lot of angle on the one, and he has to go back and forth, avoiding the traffic of the 357. So he will want to make sure he pockets that ball and go long and off the rail. Yeah, good shot there. This is perfect. He couldn't have got any better than this. Now the 3 to the 4 is a little bit touchy. If he can stop the ball, or even better, draw it just a little from the 2 ball. Yes, I believe he can. Yeah, just like that. It's perfect. So that's great.
Next round.
Okay, looks like it's gonna be 2 racks in a row. To get on the hill. Yeah, he has to decide whether he go all around 3 rails or just roll it and take the shot, take the 8. Yeah. Should be okay. Big ball here. To run the second rack in a row and go on the hill. Not easy. This is okay. Steady stance. And good stroke here. 2 racks in a row on the hill to tie up the score at 1 set apiece. It didn't take long to Claudio to get used to the table and get into that tournament.
Yeah, it looks like he's on a good offensive run here. 2 break-in runs in a row.
Yeah, actually, he had a little bit of a how can I say, a difficult run at the end of the second rack because he found himself like straight in on the 7 and he had to go all the way around 3 rails, but just got away with it to cut the 8 ball thin to the corner to seal the deal. Good spread again,
break.
powerful break. Yeah.
6 ball side. Making random balls. Not really making the 1, but the power just helping him out overall.
Yeah, this is a tough opener. You have to go all in on this, but not much to do with the cue ball. Just go back and forth to the middle of the table, yeah, like this. Is okay. I'll tell you what, Eric, this could be the end of the set right away.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen 3 break-in runs in a row. I've seen two in a set a few times, but 3 in a row, I actually might have seen it.
Oh, we went a little bit too far. Wow. This could be a big problem. Checking up above the 8 queuing. The good thing is it doesn't have to travel too much with the cue ball because the 4 ball is in front of the pocket. So still could run after this ball. Made it.
Yeah, nicely done. Going for his 3rd break-in run in succession. Mika Immonen has run out the whole set before off the lag. Senjin Pelivanovic. It's only happened 2 or 3 times in the history of all the matches in the Pro Billiard Series, and even 3, probably less than 10 times.
Yeah, solid performance in the second set from Claudio. He had a shaky start with a couple of mistakes. And then the small timeout, the small break, helped him to reset into that match. Yeah, he's considering to play the 8 ball on the side pocket on the right. Just draw the 7 a little bit. Not easy to control though, but yeah.
Scott angle going up
Thank you.
table, but lots of room on the
Yeah.
short rail. It's actually, cue ball's going a little too far to the left. Might go to the corner here. Good shot, and looks like he's going to close out the set with 3 break-in runs. What a performance here in the second set. There it is, and we'll be going to a third set. Van Lira might stay in the arena here. Looks like Catchy's okay to stay in the arena, so we'll stay with you. Third set coming up.
Yeah. Yeah, because they both took their timeout, I believe. And so I don't need to take another one.
Neither
And now
player has
Van
their
Lierop will
break
be
cue in their
breaking.
hands. I'm not actually sure who's going to break first here. It will be Van Lierop, okay.
Yeah, it's alternate break in sets. And the winners break into the sets. We have 4 tournaments here in this pool festival. We have the men's open, the women's open, the mixed doubles open, all brought to you by the title sponsor Little Monster. And we also have the World Junior Championships, boys and girls. Starts later on, so plenty of pool, 8 days of action, and then 1 day of break, and then the Euro Tour series by Predator. So yeah, it's all great. I really kind of like that format, Eric, because even if Claudio let Van Lierop in his chair, now it's just one set apiece, and Van Lierop can really reset for the last set of the match and has a chance to win. So
Yeah, and the nice thing about it is that the player's always in the match, and you know, you can be down a set, and for example, you just don't have those matches where a player's up 7-0 and the outcome is kind of foregone conclusion. There's always a chance to make a comeback.
yeah.
So it's a very exciting format overall.
I think he called the 3 ball off the 6 just in case. No, I don't think he called the 6. He was just calling the 3.
Six ends up
Actually, he
going
was playing safe. Yeah, actually, he was playing safe. He was playing the 3 on the 6. No, he called the 6. Wow. What a shot. This is impressive. Flying around the table. Great shot. Imagine that he broke and ran 3 on the previous set, and Van Leeuwen broke and played a good safety shot, and then he jumped to make the combo, and maybe he's going to run out this rack. Oh.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm just in and out of connection a little bit on this match, but I'm back now. Tough spot here, Ben.
Yeah, actually, he made 2 great shots in a row, and he had to draw back and just pass in between the 5 and 8, and he ran into the 5. So he has to play a containing here. And I think Van Leeuwen will be happy to get back at the table.
Yeah, he hasn't really seen the table in about 30 minutes.
Yeah. After that crazy jump shot combination catch he just made. I really didn't think he won 6. It was a crazy shot. I mean, I can't believe he went for it.
Yeah, I saw it just as I was refreshing, actually. It's a good shot here. Chance to cover on 2 balls. He's got the coverage mostly on the 8. Catch has the left side of the 5 here.
Yeah, but he can't do much with the left side of the 5. This is a tough spot. Oh, he couldn't make it. Wow.
Well, he swerved it, but he's playing well, feeling those shots. Very nice.
Powerful. Fired that 7 ball in.
Yeah, just caught the wrong part of the pocket there as far as moving a little better onto the 8, but he's still okay here. A little tougher on the pocketing. Yeah, he looks dialed in, Ben.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And we'll get to see this all-powerful break that Broken ran 3 breaks in the second set now. Not really making the 1 consistently, but just hitting it with so much power that balls are finding the pockets.
Yeah. And Van Leeuwen didn't do much wrong in this match. I mean, a couple of mistakes here and there for both players in the first set, but thereafter, I don't remember how the first game of the second set went. But then Kachi really took the lead. And again, in this rack, I mean, Van Leeuwen played a good safety and Kachi swerved the ball, made it, and he played actually 2 good safeties, and one he jumped and made the combination, and the other one he swerved the ball, made it, and ran out. So what else can you do? Just wait for another opportunity. That's it.
Women's quarterfinals are getting underway. Matches there are Wei Tzu Chen against Yu Han, Che Yu Cho and Seo Soa, Pia Filler and Kelly Fisher, and Wang Wan Lin against Jasmine Ocean. Really strong field left.
Oh yeah, the best. Maybe 3 or 4 players are missing, like the Filipinos, like Rubelin Amit and Sheska Centeno. I'm thinking about Margarita Fefilova also, but that's it. I mean, everybody's there.
Yeah.
The last 8 are really stacked, and we're gonna have a great winner for sure.
There goes the 2.
Yeah, and also the cue ball is controlled perfectly.
Might be able to see the outside edge of the 1, but the 8's blocking the pocket. Be very aggressive to try to cut the 1 into the 8 here.
Yeah. But he also has the 10 ball hanging. So that could be something to take into account.
Yeah, has to guard against the crossbank into the 10 on the push. Pushing down near the 10's not bad. Usually is something that's ill-advised, but the way the balls are lying here, safes aren't real easy if you push down near the 10. Biggest thing here is the 6 ball's in the way of the normal path the cue ball would come back to get behind the 3-7 or behind the 10. It's in a bit of a tough spot here. I think he'll try to come up with something. He has a clean look at it. Maybe trying to angle out a little wider. I'm just leaving the 1 in the middle of the short rail. Just called the bank. Actually, that's a good shot. If he can avoid the 6.
I think he wants to go in between the 5-9 maybe. Yeah, like that. But he ran into the 5. Actually, it was a good push out because Van Lierop couldn't, like, give it back, you know? So, yeah, that was a 50-50 push out, I believe, which is good.
Cue ball behind the 7 here. Little thin, but the 6 is there. No jump available for Van Lierop. Well, this is an aggressive jump. He only has the left side of it. Thinnest left side of it.
Yeah, but the thing is, the 1 ball is right in the middle of nowhere, and it's really tough to kick at it. And maybe that's why he liked to play the jump here, to create distance and separate the balls. Yeah, that's what he's done, but good try, good effort, but
was able to get a little thicker into the 1 there than I thought, so it's a good shot. Cue ball's going to hit the 10 on the way through. That's going to kind of play the cue ball into the 7. Worth the risk, though. Good shot. Still on
Oh,
offense
yeah.
here.
Yeah, he has the tree. And if he can dig into the tree deep enough, he can slide and go and follow the line of the 4-ball to pocket the 4-ball on the bottom left, so that it could be ideal. Yeah, like that. This is ideal. He's not on the right side of the 4 though, but should be okay to take the cut on the 5.
Seeing how much he can hold here. Not really many other options than holding, I don't think. Tough to get an angle moving back towards the 7, and he recognizes that, so he'll be moving up and down with the cue ball here off the 6, but plenty of room in the middle of the table to move the cue ball. Cue ball just playing a little too far forward here. Possibly running into the 9, but he can straighten it out with some right spin.
It's because of the jack up. Yeah. That's
Lost
because
control
of
of
the
the cue
jack up.
ball. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. I like the option you mentioned to use a little bit of right spin, but he preferred to jack up a little bit. But I think he did both. He jacked up and used a little bit of right, so he went too much towards the 7-ball.
Yeah, and the underrated thing on that type of shot, and these world-class players know this obviously, but it still gets them sometimes. When you're cutting a ball to the left like that, it actually puts a little bit more right on the cue ball than it would if you were kind of straighter. It's called imparted spin. Especially on that angle, it seems to show up more. The cue ball kind of opens up to the rail a little bit, and you see that type of shot a lot. Put Van Leeuwen in a bad spot here, though, and he's back in control now.
Yeah. Good safety shot. Forcing Van Leeuwen to try to play some kind of containing, but by rolling the ball, and it's really tough, especially from that distance.
He'll just play the easy position here, shoot the 9 in the long pocket, minimize the cue ball, the cue ball movement.
Solid. Good stroke. Good acceleration into the ball. Very steady.
Still 12 teams left in the mixed doubles.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ben.
No
Four
problem.
advanced. Yeah, 4 advanced to the quarterfinals. Undefeated, Fischer and Kazakis, Seo Soa and Victor Zielinski. Soledad Ayala and Mohamed Al Obaidli, Chia Chen and Daniel Maciel. Waiting for about four more teams to join them. Still 12 left. Fischer and Kazakis have been very successful in the mixed doubles. Just seem to have a good rapport. Both great players. Seo and Zielinski, a first-time pairing. Chen and Maciel, also a first-time pairing.
Yeah, I think it should be a lot of also a lot of fun for them to play that type of format with such great payouts.
Here comes Catch again, who's been very dangerous on the break in this match. One ball down this time. Oh, 3 ball, last ball moving, got him on the 2. Hard to tell how much he has of the 2 here, Ben.
Yeah.
Ideally, he'll want to have a bit of the left side of it.
Yeah, again, powerful break from Kachi, and takes control of the rack. Even if I have maybe to push out here, I don't know. Maybe he can shave it and go up table, but it's really tough.
Yeah, I think he has the center of it, so he's going to try the bank. A lot of coverage to cover the top left pocket if he doesn't make it.
Oh, okay, he has it. Yeah.
It's there.
I did. Crazy good shot. It's so pure.
Looks like the 3 has a path between the 8 and 9.
Yeah.
Wow, more great stuff from Catchy, making 2 great shots to open the rack here, and he's back in good position. Gonna take a bit of control to move back towards the 5. But a real high-level match from Catchy so far.
Yeah, this is smart from Kachi to take his extension right now, because it's really the key shot of the rack. It's not easy to get shape from the 4 to the 5 here. He's thinking about drawing back to the long rail just after the side pocket. This is dangerous, but he has actually not many options. Yeah, this is great. Wow. This is a good stroke. It's tough to do.
Yeah, you could see just kind of standing up. After he hit it, he knew he hit it perfect. Standing up, knowing the cue ball would be perfect. Knowing the cue ball would be perfect.
Also, the 6 to the 7 is not a gimme. Especially if he has to cue above the 9. I don't know. That's okay.
Looking good for his 4th break-in run of the match now. Fourth out of 8 wins. 50% break-in run percentage is real big in the Pro Billiards series. Tough one for Van Leerp here.
Yeah.
Just waiting for another chance, really.
Already on the hill, Eric. This is
Yeah, and
crazy
Catch even
fast.
had the 1 going in the side last rack, so looking even more positive on the break. This is about his 4th Pro Billiard Series event, so he's been practicing this power break from the side rail. But if he keeps up with this pace, look out for him near the very end of the tournament. There goes the 1
wow.
again. Cue ball right in the middle of the table. 2 ball not quite cooperating, but he's hitting the break well, Ben.
I don't know if the carom on the 9 is on.
That was my first intuition. Just depends how far the 9 comes off the rail. You can control
Yeah.
the cue down to the 2 down to the bottom left. I
Yeah.
think he might have a thought of it here. He's looking at it.
Yeah, I think that's the only offensive shot he has. So, I don't know if he called something. I didn't see it. Oh, it's just watching.
Yeah, he actually does that a lot. He gets into the shooting position as if he's going to shoot it. Just kind of gets a like real field knowledge of what the shot looks like, and then kind of reassesses after that.
Yeah, I don't know.
His brother does that too.
Yeah, exactly. I think that comes from his brother.
I don't mind it. It's just getting the feel of what it would actually be like to hit the ball. Just most players don't do it.
Yeah, he
Oh,
caught
he's
the
overdrawn
point.
it a bit,
Oh, wow.
and he'll be put back in
Made
here.
it.
Oh, he called the bank, not the carom, Ben.
Oh, he called the bank, really?
I guess
Wow.
it could have been either way because Van Lierop would have
Yeah.
put him back in anyways.
Yeah.
It could have been either.
It's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one more chance for Van Lierop. He's going to have to take full advantage here. Pretty thin on this one. A little tough
Yeah.
to slow the cue ball down.
Yeah, it's a tough opener for somebody that hasn't played an open shot for a while. Good shot.
Great shot. Too tough to slow the
Yeah.
cue ball down there, so 4 rails around. Especially coming out of the chair cold.
Nicely done here. Just stop the ball or maybe draw a few inches back. Take the cut on the 6. Oh, wow.
Well, that's really what happens when you're just sitting for so long. You start getting distance pocketing. You're just not in stroke.
Yeah.
Tough match for Van Lierop overall. Really high-level stuff from Catchy. And after losing the first set, looks like he's going to take this down here.
Yeah, he actually made 2 good shots in a row because the cut on the 3 wasn't a gimme, and also what he did on the 4 ball, the follow 2 rails with a little bit of inside, wasn't a gimme also. So I really felt that he would run this rack, from there.
Catchy will advance to play Marco Teutcher in the second round. Van Lierop will have to take the long road back to the redraw. Let's not forget, Ben, Catchy's only 21 years old, much younger than 25,
Yeah.
somewhere in there. Amazing stuff.
Yeah, what a performance from Eklund. And yeah, this match is over. We are taking on the next one at 4 p.m. Eric, I really enjoyed being in the booth with you, and we have plenty of matches for you pool fan coming up, so stay tuned. Was myself, Benjamin Belasin, and Eric Olison, and we'll be right back.
Talk to you guys soon.